Hello everyone, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet, my YouTube channel. I am Kat G. I run Kat G Design, which is an upcycled papercraft accessories company. I make jewelries. I make earrings out of greeting cards and magazines. If I find a design that I love, colors that I love, that I have enough of to make earrings that are double-sided, which I prefer, then I cut that shit out and I make earrings out of it. The pair that I'm wearing today is a very old pair, and it's this, like, if you can see it, there's a heart print on it, they're loops, and then it's this weird, it's not really a paper, I guess it's probably closer to maybe a plastic, but they're a very old pair. I don't wear them a lot, but today I felt like they were, not that it matches my shirt, but anyways, all right, so this week, in this weekly series, Catch Up with Kat, I go over what I'm reading, what I'm listening to, and then what's new in the studio. And I've got to kind of move this along. We have a new kitty, so I'm supervising the meet and greets and the hissing and the scratching, and yeah, so I got to make this quick. This week, I am reading Robert Gottlieb's autobiography, Avid Reader, long literary career. He succeeded Vivian Shaw as the editor of The New Yorker. He worked at Simon & Schuster. He was a big literary figure. I'm still reading and learning about him, so you might actually know a little more than I do about him. But anyways, it's an interesting autobiography so far. Anything with the word reader or books or library always catches my attention. And I found this at the dollar store, guys. Yeah. Sometimes the dollar store is the place. If you're in the Syracuse area, the Dollar Tree that's on Erie Boulevard, if you're local, you'll know what I'm talking about. It used to be a record store way back in the day. Remember that flashback? That's like the best dollar store in our area, in my opinion, because they have a ton of shit. They have all sorts of interesting things, and they usually have a couple of really good books, too. I also found a knitting book, which is not near me. Where did I leave that? Full of great knitting patterns. So that was another find at the dollar store. So that's what I'm reading. We have a new cat, so I'm monitoring the meet and greet situation. I'm waiting to hear if there's any hissing or growling. So this week, what I'm listening to, I gave up on The Animals at Lockwood Manor by Jane Healey, not because that I wasn't interested anymore. I will come back to it at some point in time. But I was listening to the Ink Feather podcast, which I love, one of my favorite podcasts. And she was interviewing, I'll have to leave it in the show notes. The author she was interviewing was talking about this series, Strange Practice by Vivian Shaw. And I looked it up in our library system, and there was an audiobook available, so I downloaded that. So I'm now listening to Strange Practice by Vivian Shaw. It's this doctor who treats supernatural creatures on the down low. You know, of course, I was immediately interested in that, and it's so good so far. So that's what I'm listening to. Let me know if you're familiar. There's 3 in the series, and it looks like in our system, the first and the second are currently available. So let's hope that I can get through the whole series. All right, and what is new in the studio? If you follow me on social media, and you should if you're interested, you can find me under Kat G Design for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I have my own Facebook page, so make sure you look me up. You would have seen me post these guys. So the top part is a green paper. I'm trying to get it so that it doesn't... And there's like a gold vein running through it. You can see it a little better in the dots on the bottom. You see those gold streaks? It's a very, very pretty color. And this color scheme just fits my Capricorn heart with my love of earth tones. So these are new in the shop, if I have not shown these yet. Very cute. The backs look like that. Okay, so you can find those. And just this morning, I teased a pair that I will be listing very soon. I think these are super cute, made from a magazine ad. They are not yet listed, but they will be very soon. Aren't those striking flower images? right? I love them. They're so bright and colorful. The backs are another pair of flowers. They're slightly different. One's a little more pink and the other one's a little more orange. This one's a little more orange. So that's the back of them. So double-sided with flowers, bright orange set against a black background. Beautiful. And these were cut out of a magazine ad. So these will be listed very, very soon. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, go see what the cats are doing. Hopefully they're not getting into it. Doesn't sound like they're getting into it. But again, thank you for watching this very quick YouTube video. And if this kind of stuff interests you, make sure you subscribe. I send out a newsletter to my list on Fridays, Friday catch up, and then do we do another one? You get one on Fridays. I think that's what I'm down to. So Fridays, I'll recapture what happened in the YouTube video and then also what's new in the Etsy shop. So you can find a link to that if you find my Facebook page or if you go to my Etsy shop. Everything to be found under Cat G Design. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week.